Hi everyone, do you want to register for exams next year in January or June? Well, if you do, the good news is you haven't missed it yet because registration hasn't actually opened yet. So let's go through these steps to do this so that once registration opens, you can hit the ground running. Now, there are three real steps in this process. The first one is payment, the second one is documents, and the final one is registration form. So, payment. First of all, who does not have to pay? If you are a national and this is your first or second time writing or registering for CXC exams, then you don't have to pay because the state essentially sponsors nationals 2 times, so you get 2 free opportunities to write the exam. So in that case, you don't have to pay. If you are Form 5 student, so you're writing exam in June next year, but you want to write an additional subject and register for it as a private candidate, then you don't have to pay, but this is counted as your first free opportunity. So then, who does have to pay? So those persons who have already passed their 2 free opportunities, they have to pay. And those persons who are in Form 5 and are registered for a subject next year, June, but they want to do one of those same subjects in January as a sort of mock exams, you all have to pay to do that in January because the state is already paying for you to write it in June. And of course, non-children's baby nationals have to pay to do it for themselves. So now that we know who has to pay, who doesn't have to pay, how much do you have to pay? So the fees are, you have all of the fees that you're seeing on the screen now. Your candidate fee, which is $130, your administrative fee, which is $8, your subject fee, which is $135 for CSEC and $185 for CAPE, and your orals, which is $3. So if you have to pay, then you would add up all of these and that would be your total. Or if you're writing multiple subjects, then you have to multiply the subject fee by the number of subjects that you're doing. Now, where do you go to pay this? If you're in Tobago, you're going to the Victor E. Bruce building to pay. And if you're in Trinidad, you can go to any revenue district office to pay. There'll be those sort of vouchers there that you just fill out, say how much you have to pay, and you pay there in cash. And when you're finished doing that, they'll give you a receipt and you take this and you go home. So that's the end of the payment. You know if you have to pay, and if you have to pay, you know where and how to go and pay. So now that you're finished with payments, you can focus on your documents. What are the documents that you need? Birth certificate. If you need an affidavit, then you have to include that as well. Picture ID, like your passport, driver's license, national ID. The receipt that you just got when you paid the fee, and a passport size picture that has to be recent, so within the past 6 months, and it has to have a plain background. You scan all of these things and you save them on your device. Pro tip, save it as something that's easy for you to find. So if it's passport, then you can do like passport Roy and Warwick, or Roy and Warwick passport, or passport RW. That's the type of things I do, so that when you reach the next phase, it's easy to find and upload. So you have all these documents, you scanned it and saved it, and now you can go into the last step, which is the registration form. Now, before you even start to fill out this registration form, you need to make sure that you have a good email address that you know the password for. If you don't and you feel like it's a little sketchy or you can't remember it or you're not sure, then create a new one, because this is how they're going to contact you. So once you have this sorted out, you go to the ministry's website. So you're going to www.exams.moe.gov.tt and you're going to fill out your registration form there. There would be times during filling out this form where you'd have to upload the same documents that you scanned before. Now, once you're finished with this and you submit, they will send you a confirmation email where you'll get this sort of receipt saying that you just applied. And then you wait to get things like your timetable and that sort of thing. So that's it. Remember, the process is payment, documents, and registration form. So I hope this is helpful. You all can keep looking out. Well, I know the ministry will post up the dates once they decide on the dates, but if you're a bit anxious, you could go and check, let's say, every week to see when they post it. So that's it, guys. I wish you all of the best in your exams, and I'll see you soon.